Hello everybody, it is David from GameStar, and we are back with another box opening video. This one is for August of 2023, and I think this might actually end up being everything all in once. We actually had two batches of shipments, but is one of them the first one I shipped just because it was already, the value of it was hitting that $2,500 limit already. So I shipped that separate of the rest. The second one ended up getting pretty close to because of one PCB I picked up. I'm going to take this down for now, I guess, since it wants to get in the way. But yeah, so they are here, and I actually have, for once, absolutely nothing on the winning bids list, and absolutely nothing that I am watching or bidding on right now, so this may end up being the end of it anyway. And if I do pick up more, it's more than likely going to be coming in September as well. So I'm going to hop through this, and it'll be nice to be kind of caught up. It'll be nice to, unless I really see anything critical come up, not have a lot of expenses to pop into the Yahoo Japan side. And right now, frankly, that would be quite good because we are pretty strapped for cash with all the containers we're dealing with and all the outstanding investments that we have. It's been very difficult for us to stay above board in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so let's get on into it. I think some of the posters I might open a little bit later, come back to, since it'll take a bit of time for me to do by myself. I'm going to set all these aside. Got a Tune From Air poster here. This one is labeled. Actually, it's not labeled. Well, there's another poster here. Let's set these right over here. We've got a Curios Exa kit. I think I'm not going to open this on camera. I'm already in the middle of a big Exa opening, so I'll probably add that to that video. This is more posters. There's quite a few on this batch. There were some that came up that I had been after for a long time. Let's see. Just pop this top real quick. See if I can get a peek at what this one is. It's I think an old Ongeki Summer, I think this one was. So we'll take a look at that in a sec. And depending on some of these, I might even just hang them before displaying them, because I know some of these are destined to go straight into a certain spot in the game center. Let's open up this box here on top, along with whatever this box is. There's a little bit of cardstock in these boxes, but most of it's in a few of the others. This is a Dollfie, a medium-sized Dollfie stand. So this one would be for the Cirno Dollfie that we opened before. I've been having trouble getting the larges. They've been out of stock for a while, so I can't get them, but it's just a Dollfie stand there. And the base. So we'll get Cirno on that a little bit later. Let's see here. This is card sleeves. So yeah, there is some card stuff in here that I mentioned, but this one is a restock of SEGA card sleeves. I bought a bunch when I was in Japan a couple, I think 2 trips ago. I just bought a bunch more. These are the large size here. I think I bought something like 2,400 sleeves total. So I don't know if they're both in that box, but no. Okay, this bigger box. Oh, yeah. So this bigger box is, and I don't know why I keep doing this because they keep being bad, but this is Pop'n Music power supply assembly, along with some other parts out of a Pop'n Music. We got some speakers in here, power supply, the USB adapter for the card readers, whatever this is. This is probably a credit system of some kind. But yeah, whatever, I'm gonna set this down. We've looked at those plenty of times. I think there might be like an I/O adapter in there as well. Let's see here. This is the rest of this first box. There's another poster. Set this aside. And here, oh yeah, forgot I did win one of these. I've been slowly picking up. It's kind of a struggle to get these at any remotely affordable price. These weren't crazy affordable, but I'm really short on them. So some more Initial D8 cards. I've mentioned before that they're hard to come by and pretty expensive, so eventually if I end up deciding to keep the Initial D8s that I have on hold, I'm going to want to have cards for some people. Okay, since they're big, heavy, and in the way, I'm going to pull these two boxes out. These are nothing but Kancolle cardstock, I think. So, yeah, it's actually enough Kancolle cardstock to make that 2,500 mark that I mentioned earlier. I do hope someday this pays off, but if you don't buy it, it'll never pay off. So I'm probably not going to open these boxes, just because I kind of expect what to see. I think 2 of these are new-ish. They've just been unsealed once, and they have 600 cards and 2 ink rolls each. There's that one. Here's another one. They're labeled Kancolle card. Those will have foil in them as well. This box, I think, yep, I'm not even going to open this. I'm sorry. You know, you either know what cardstock looks like or you don't, but this one's labeled. There's 100 or 1,200 in that box. And this one, I think, is another 800 or something. There's just a fuck ton of cardstock. Maybe I'll open one of these boxes just for argument's sake. But I don't know. I don't really feel like wasting too much time. Where did I put my knife? I just used it to open that, didn't I? At any rate, these are... It's like there isn't too much to open this time around, so this isn't going to be a super long video regardless, but I think that's nice for a change for a box opening. I think this is not the other box. Yeah, this is not the other box of cardstock. The other box of cardstock's behind me. So there's this box and one flat box. I think it made it out here. Maybe it didn't. I'm gonna have to come back. The flat box isn't here. Another poster. Let's see. Okay, we've got this cute Donkey Kong sign. I was probably going to give this to a friend of mine that was very into Donkey Kong. My old partner, Chris, who you see usually in the card opening videos now. We haven't really been hard for us to get together. He's been not doing so well, so like a lot of the physical work that we do, it's a little harder for him to be around, and I unfortunately don't really get a lot of time to do the more restful, actual fun things in my life anymore. But yeah, this is just a real small... There. Just a real small, like, I don't know, tin or aluminum Donkey Kong Classic sign. It's new. This is like Not retro or anything, but it's just a neat sign. I saw that, thought my friend would like it. I'll try and get him something nice. Okay, let's see. We've got a whole bunch of Pop'n music flyers. I have a lot already, but I don't think I have bulk of these. These are, I think, Adventure and Party, if I remember right. So I picked this up. I want to be able to give a couple things away or have this on display in the game center. But they're in the original envelopes they come in. You see there's the sheet is, you know, it's 200 per bundle, and you've got Party, and these are Adventure. And I have one of each of these that at some point I was going to try and frame these together as a neat display. But, you know, again, these are the kind of things that, you know, either they belong in an arcade and, you know, eventually going to be gone forever, or, you know, you've got something, some way you want to display it or something. It's a neat little collector's item. We've got this Cirno model kit, which is cute. It's just something that I don't have, and it's been a while, I think, since I really picked up anything Cirno. Very slowly getting a couple of the things that I don't already have. So, I'm not gonna put this together for the video, but I will show what it looks like when it's done. And here you can see this kit. Oops. Yeah, you've got the ball joints and the actual Cirno parts in there. For now, I'll throw it in the room, and someday it'll be fun. I'll get around to it. Big flat thing. Yeah, just big flat thing, of course, because I don't ever remember what's in my boxes until I open them. Even if I look at it right before, just remember. Big flat thing. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave these in. 2DX side pop holders. You've seen them. Same as before. Buy them because I want my buyers to have a better experience and get some extra stuff if a cab doesn't come with it. Some Pugitos. These are, I think I have all of them. They're mainly Pop'n music. I think there's one or two QMA ones there. I've had these before. I've opened them on video before. I'm going to leave them wrapped for now. This is actually because I want to throw them in the baby UFO upstairs just for looks. They're cute, and they were a very cheap bundle. I'll probably get a few more in the future, and you might, you know, just something fun. But again, I have all of them already, so not a big deal. Here, you know what? I'll open this one. Since I mentioned I'll open at least one box of Kancolle cards. This was a batch that I got after I shipped the last batch, mainly because, like, honestly, if I had waited for this one, it would have gone over the value limit anyway. Here, and this is basically what you can expect in all of those non-stock boxes, just a frickin' pile of sealed card. So these, again, are going to go into the archive, which I'm out of space for. I have nowhere really left to put them. I've been actually earlier today was working on trying to make some space for that. Here we've got, I think, a PCB from the Shape and Weight. Yeah, it's a PCB. What kind? What are you? What did I buy? It's standing up. I think it's a... Is this a Sound Voltex or... remember. Oh no, this is a BNA1 Rich. So these are what's in Gundam Kizuna 2, the battle pods, which by the time this is up, I can actually talk about we got that a long time ago, actually, but we were on a media ban because of the context of us getting a game like that 6 months into its release. It's kind of an unheard of thing, but I picked this up as a spare. I can make it work. That's the dongle. But in the dumping process, I mucked around with the BitLocker keys, and I need to fix everything to go back the way it's supposed to. And right now it won't boot. The easy process I have for doing that stuff is not going to work right now. So anyway, it's just to be an A1 rich. This is for the terminal, and like if worst comes to worst, this one can be dropped into the cab, and it is working. Just in case. But yeah, I'm not going to open this. This is the rest of the card sleeves, it looks like. It's just the same thing that I had earlier. It's just all bundled up, and I don't want to unbundle that. Okay, so let's throw this aside. I'll open up the last box of cardstock here. I'm looking, and it appears that I did forget to bring out the big box, so I'll bring that out, or the flat box. So I'll bring that out when I get posters out. What I'll probably do is figure out which ones I'm going to frame those so that I can display them in frame, and then the ones I don't, maybe I'll pull out by hand and try to display safely without damaging them or something. Okay, and like I said, this is entirely cardstock, so not really much of its sight to show, but pull them out. And you actually need the box to pack something else, so here's 1100. That and carrying this box around is pretty heavy. There's another 1100. This one is just a regular stock box, including the ink, it looks like. And another 1,000. Okay, set these down, shove this box aside safely. And then I've got 3 more things here, actually from elsewhere. It's just some tapestries, and then I'll take a break, kind of get those posters all ready, clean up some of this trash, frame some things, and we'll go from there. So first up, I actually don't have any of the Drum Mania Guitar Freaks tapestries. I used to have a lot of them. I've long since got out of them. They're not super high demand or high value or anything, but now that I've got the Guitadoras in here, I wanted to hang up some tapestries, somewhat related to them. So there's a Drum Mania V. I don't know if I'll pick up more down the line, but for now, I've got this one. Throw that over there. And then I already have a Fate Grand Order one behind me, but these were up, they were cheap, and there's 2 of them. And I'm sure at some point, someone picking up a cab, or I'll find a neat use for having others. I'll probably hang up one of these at the warehouse as well, since I have one here, right behind us there, but my Fate Grand Order cab is at the warehouse. So anyway, I think these are both the same. I'll be pleasantly surprised if they're not, because then I have more new stuff to hang. But yep, nope, this is the one that I already have. I think it was in a previous video. Throw that aside. And then this is, I can already tell it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah, I'll hang one of these at the warehouse. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's it. So when I come back, I'll have cleaned up all this stuff. I'll open up the posters. And stuff like the Judith and Mare, the Ongeki, the stuff like that. I don't have a lot of those posters hung up yet, so I'm definitely framing them. So even if I don't find a spot for it, I'll at least want to get them framed, and that'll be a great way to do that. So let me grab this off real quick and kind of take a just look over pile of shit. I'll get this all thrown away and whatnot, and we'll be right back. We'll take a look at these posters, and like I said, the Akirios Exa kit, that I will show in a different video. Yeah, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm going to try and show everything here with camera in hand by myself. This is an A2 poster, so I did not frame it. I don't have any A2 frames. This is one I've been wanting for a while. It's Dencha Digo. Ah, it's so funny. But that's probably going to go up here once I get framed, since it's appropriate for the vending machine. But yeah, no, the rest of the frames I got over here. I'm going to pull these actually out into the light. I didn't realize this is kind of a shitty spot to look at them. God, there's too many of them. Okay, so let's get these out here. Here's that Shunitham Air Plus one I was talking about. Over here I had mentioned before about Drummania stuff. You know, I don't have a lot of it. So here is a Drummania 9th mix poster. This was always one of my favorites of the Drummanias. It's a good looking one, and it wasn't too expensive. Moving right along, we have a Sound Voltex Gravity Wars poster. There was a sheet that came with this that specifically mentioned Real Generator. So I don't know if this was like something that came specifically with a Real Generator, or if it was something, or if this was the original Gravity Wars poster. Let me see if I can reach this. I don't know, it's over here. It's just a sheet that you know, it's a B1 and it mentions the Real Generator. But at any rate, the Gravity Wars art is really good. I don't have a lot of stuff over here. I just have these Sound Voltex Toho Project one over there. So I'll fit that in there. Let's take a look at the B2s that we got here. Here's a Densha to Go 2 CS poster. This was always one that, you know, I thought was really cute, caught my eye. So I don't know if that'll go. It'll probably go with the machine if I can find space. If not, I'll put that in the office. Here, this was just a neat one. It wasn't like anything super significant to me, but it's really cool. It's a Supersonic Team like sound poster. It's also a B1. Pretty cool poster. And the last one here is Ongeki Summer Plus. So there's one more Ongeki poster. I think that's the only Ongeki one. The other one that I have over there is like a crossover promo poster or something. So that should be all of the posters. If I happen to have forgotten something, I'll bring it up after the end of the video, but pretty much I think that is it. They were all posters I intended to frame this time around, so I already got all that work done. And then here's our last box, which I think there's two things in it, which it's gonna be a complete waste of a box. Considering how light it is, I think it's just those two things. It's kind of a shame that they did this, but I don't know. I doubt there was really a good reason. It just happened to. I don't know. But like I don't know. I think when you do multiple packages in a shipment, it doesn't really matter as much that there's multiple packages. It's just so hopefully this didn't increase the cost too much, because all this is a Guitar Freaks V4 flyer holder thing. As you've seen other flyer holders around, I'll actually go and walk over to the two other ones that I have set up. They were in much previous box opening videos, but currently I've got the 2DX one up here and the Pop'n Music one. Oh, well, maybe I didn't put the Pop'n one out yet. I thought I did. At any rate, this one's hanging there like that. This one will go somewhere over here on the counter. Okay, so there's one other item, and I'm wondering where I missed it now. Because I've cleaned through everything. I don't know if it was. It's not there. Let's see. There's a stack of cards. It's not in with this. I already emptied out most of these boxes. I wonder if something got left in one of them or something. No, nothing there. There was nothing really. There's nothing in there. I hate to have to open every single one of those. I don't know. Well, there's just a stack of like 12 Orica battle cards. I don't know where they went. That's weird. And I'm not going to bother opening those. Those should be just card stock. So that's unfortunate. Oh well. Maybe someday I'll find it and bring it up. Otherwise, that's it for this box opening. Some fun things this time around. A lot of card stock, but yeah, that's it. I guess we'll see you next month whenever I happen to be able to pick up more stuff. And that's it. So unless those cards pop up while I'm cleaning up, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya. And yep, sure enough, here it is. So, just gonna cut this open and take a look at these Orica battle cards. I might go and try and buy some more of these because like it forces you to print every game. I'm wondering if like you have a max level character or something. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But whatever it is, I went and got some high leveled monsters here so that when I go and do a follow-up of the game, you can see there's a couple here that are definitely well played out. So yeah, no, we'll see. Regardless, pretty cool. And just something to add to the collection for Orica Battle. And as you can see, like these have the original Orica Battle backing, not the generic one, which is all the paper that I have. So, you know, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but it's still pretty cool. So there's that. Maybe this one? No. And yeah, that's it. Okay, now that's the actual end of the video. We'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Thanks for watching. Take care.